The family of a Lancaster toddler who died of a fentanyl overdose is now filing a lawsuit against the LA County Department of Family Services. That child died after ingesting a lethal amount of the deadly drug at his home.
The family claims the DCFS could have prevented this. KTLA 5's Samantha Cortese joining us now here in the studio with more on the lawsuit. Samantha?
Glenn and Lou, this is shocking and devastating. Today, we're learning about yet another child's death while under the supervision of LA County Department of Child and Family Services, DCFS. 17-month-old Justin Bully died of a fentanyl overdose at his mother's Lancaster home in February. The family's attorney, Brian Claypool, held a news conference today, revealing details surrounding the death that are disturbing. Baby Justin's mother, Jessica Darthard, was allegedly a drug and alcohol abuser. She got a DUI in 2023 after slamming into the back of a big rig, driving with a blood alcohol content level of 2.2. Her children were in the car, including baby Justin, who was not in a car seat, according to documents. Lawyers argue that alone should have been grounds for the children to be removed. But baby Justin and his 3 siblings remained at the home. And in that home, the autopsy report shows baby Justin inhaled 25 times the lethal amount of fentanyl and died of an overdose. The attorney said in their research they found DCFS supervisor assigned to the family was not only friends with the mother, but brought her own children to the home while the mother and her father, so Justin's grandfather, a known drug dealer in the Antelope Valley, were doing drugs.
The woman appointed by the county is at the scene of the death. And what does she do? She doesn't step in and try to save these kids. She doesn't pull these kids out of that house. What does she do? She's a coward. She runs. When the paramedics show up at that house, what does that DCFS visitation supervisor do? She does a 360, runs out of the house with her kids, but guess what? The cops found her later that day. And you know what they did? They tested her 3 kids.
The DCFS supervisor's children also tested positive for fentanyl. 6 children in the home, all positive for the drug, and the 17-month-old, Justin, died. Today, the family announced an intent to sue LA County DCFS for $65 million. That's on behalf of the father and the other siblings who lawyers say suffered years of abuse and neglect. They say instead of giving Justin to his father, a truck driver who travels for work, they left them with the mother until they could find a foster family. The father spoke at that news conference today.
I was devastated, I didn't understand. I get that phone call. Who gets a phone call like that? I didn't know what to do. I was just in shock. Hopefully they can change the system. I don't know all the right answers, but I would like a full investigation.
We're calling upon Supervisor Captain Barger to remove the leadership in Lancaster. And that way we'll have true change. And hopefully no more children will die, because DCFS Lancaster in particular has the blood of children on their hands. They're responsible.
We reached out to DCFS for comment, and a spokesperson said the department doesn't comment on pending litigation. There were more red flags that lawyers say should have gotten those kids out of that home. We'll have more on that at 3. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Samantha.